third grade classes at Cypress Elementary would like to welcome you to our virtual Veterans Day performance and celebration. Join us now in reciting the pledge to the United States flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Veterans Day is an official United States holiday which honors the brave men and women who have served in our armed services.
These men and women are known as veterans.
It is a federal holiday that is observed each year on November 11th. Veterans Day is a day set aside to help us remember the anniversary of the end of World War I. World War I battles were formally ended at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918. We celebrate Veterans Day each year as a time to be dedicated to the cause of world peace.
We thank all of our veterans for serving and giving to make our country free, peaceful, and strong.
The United States flag is a symbol of all the things our veterans have fought for.
First created in 1777, our flag now features 13 stripes and 50 white stars.
The white stripes are a symbol of purity and innocence.
The red stripes symbolize hardiness and valor. The blue color signifies vigilance, perseverance, and justice.
Our flag sure is a grand old flag. John Philip Sousa led the Marine Band to new heights of popularity during his time as band leader, from 1880 to 1892.
Sousa was famous for a genre of music known as the march.
This genre is most commonly performed by military bands.
During his lifetime, he composed 136 marches that earned him the nickname the March King.
Of all of his marches, one stands out above the rest.
It was composed in 1896.
He was inspired to write this march because he was homesick and missed seeing the American flag flying over the White House.
This march would later become his best-known work.
It's called the Stars and Stripes Forever, and in 1987, it officially became the National March of the United States.
Our next song expresses people's longing to the return of their friends and family in the military who are serving away from home. Lyrics were written by Irish America band leader Patrick Gilmore. This song first became popular during the American Civil War. It is believed that Gilmore wrote the song for his sister Annie as she prayed for a safe return of her fiancé, John O'Rourke.
O'Rourke was a Union light artillery captain during the Civil War.
Patrick Gilmore would eventually title the song When Johnny Comes Marching Home.
Our wish is that all soldiers will have a safe return home.
Did you know there are 6 service branches in the United States military?
Each military branch is important.
The first and oldest service branch is the Army. The Army's job is to protect the security of the United States and its many resources.
You might not know, but Army soldiers defend our nation by land, by sea, and by air. The motto of the United States Army is "This will defend."
Its colors are black, gold, and white, and its march is called "The Army Goes Rolling Along." With the Army and proud of our name, with the Army and proudly proclaim, first to fight for the right and to build and to fight, and the Army rolling along. Proud of all we have done, right to kill and to fight, and the Army rolling along. And it's high, high, hey, I'm coming, hey, from all the days of the sun. For wherever we go, we always come, and the Army rolling along.
The second branch of our military is the Marine Corps.
Marines are often the first ones on the ground in combat situations.
Its values are honor, courage, and commitment.
Marine Corps recruits have to undergo 12 weeks of intense training. The Marines have their own hymn, simply called the Marines Hymn.
However, many people call it From the Halls of Montezuma, which are the words to the first line in the song. I hope you enjoyed this fun rendition of the Marines Hymn.
We are
Force is the next branch of our military.
The Air Force places its forces on, you guessed it, air power.
Today's Air Force has a three-point vision: global vigilance, reach, and power.
Men and women who want to join the Air Forces first have to spend 8 weeks training right here in Texas.
Their training helps them live up to their motto: integrity first, service before self. Excellent in all we do.
The fourth branch of the United States military is the Navy.
The Navy maintains security on and under the sea, as well as in the air. Did you know that today Navy spans 100 national ports and the open sea?
Most Navy sailors have to commit spending 4 years at the sea.
The Navy's official motto is always courageous.
But it also has an unofficial motto, not for self, but for country.
Both mottos demonstrate their heroism and commitment to protecting the people of the United States.
Now please enjoy the Navy's march, Anchors Away.
Just two branches left for us to recognize: the Coast Guard and the Space Force.
The Coast Guard is a unique branch of the military because they perform a lot of different duties at the sea.
One of their jobs is to ensure safe and lawful commerce.
The Coast Guard is also responsible for performing search and rescue missions in several conditions.
Their willingness to jump in and help during an emergency at sea is reflected in their motto, Semper Paratus, which means always ready.
The U.S. Space Force is the newest branch of the military.
As you might have guessed, the Space Force is responsible for operations in outer space.
Formerly part of the Air Force, the Space Force officially became its own independent branch in December of 2019.
This program uses specialized training to help the U.S. keep its competitive edge even in space.
We are grateful and proud of all the service men and women in each and every military branch, no matter what uniform they wear. Speaking of uniforms, did you know that during the Revolutionary War, many men chose to wear a feather in their hats?
This song became popular as a song of defiance towards the British during a time when America was working towards freedom.
After the Battle of Lexington and Concord, the song became a favorite of the residents of Massachusetts.
Yankee Doodle is also the state song of Connecticut.
Now we will present our performance of Yankee Doodle in American Sign Language.
Yankee Doodle went to town a-riding on a pony. He's got a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. Yankee Doodle went to town a-riding on a pony. He stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy.
On Veterans Day, we honor all
who answer to service call.
Soldiers, young, and soldiers, old. Soldiers young and soldiers old.
Fought for freedom, brave and bold.
Some have lived while others died.
and all of them deserve our pride.
We're proud of the soldiers who
Caps thinking of red, white, and blue. They fought for us and all our rights.
They fought through many days and nights.
And though we may not know each name,
We think all veterans just the same.
In the following song, Cypress would like to recognize some veterans from our own Cheetah families.
we appreciate you and we thank you.
Keeping watch, protecting shore to shore, in the air and oceans too, defending freedom at all costs, for the red, the white and blue. Thank you, oh thank you, men and women brave and strong. To those who serve so gallantly, we sing this grateful song. To the soldiers who have traveled on to countries far and near, in peace and war you paid the price for the cause you hold so dear. That we may wake each morning bright and know that freedom brings, because of your great sacrifice, your country joins to sing. Thank you, oh thank you, men and women brave and strong. To those who serve so gallantly, we sing this grateful song. Thank you, oh thank you, men and women brave and strong. To those who serve so gallantly, we sing this grateful song.
Veterans, again, we thank you for your dedication to our country and the sacrifices that you and your families have made for us over the years. Thank you, veterans.